Good morning and welcome to CP Montana Promo Blackheart Tarot. This is Montanya Notes, coming with you with a video freebie for Cancer, known as the Crab. Birthdays between June 21st and July 22nd. Also in the water element, included with Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces as well. But Cancers are also a cardinal sign as well too. The first deck we'll be pulling from is the Sex Tarot. You guys, I have a little bit of meditation music playing in the background. I also have my spirit speaker on. You guys know that I change the surroundings every time I post a video, so you have to bear with me when I adjust to the new settings. But yes, so thank you and welcome to the channel. You guys, starting off with a Sex Tarot, just beautiful energy already. Seeing lots of colors. Number one, Ace of Pentacles. European is popping up also on the spirit speaker, so it reminds me of a joke, like European. But but you guys, to be practical, this might mean some extra money coming in for a trip that you might have already been saving for. We also have the Hangman. That is our first card of the reading for Cancer. So please only take what resonates with you. And again, this is Cancer reading, and anyone who might have Cancer in their chart, please check your sun, moon, and rising. You also have the Eight of Wands. This is poor plans that don't come to action. I see a ladder, like there's a way out of this situation. I do see apples, so this is more leaning on making sure that you're leaning on your faith for you before you take action, before you make this decision. But there could be possibly some wisdom to gain in this plan to action. And again, I see a lot of faith. It's going to take a lot of faith. The lily of the valley, that's what I notice here. Purity of thoughts, and just staying focused and keeping your train of thoughts. As you see the figure 8, like you're an eternal being, and you know the motion that you set forth, you know, that's, you know, every cause has an effect. And that's what I see here with the Eight of Wands. Now, this is also a reminder to savor in the moment too, and be careful what you do in your pastime. I feel a lot of sexual energy too. This could be the season, the holiday. A lot of couples, you know, they're getting together, you know, body warmth, you know, and like they're underneath the covers, and you know it's pink, there's passion there too. So, you know, I see some magic going on. And then like this could be also a fire energy as well too, with seeing the flame lit. So, but yeah, and then, you know, there's only a few months away before, you know, things are coming in fruitation. I see also like the 3. So like, to me, this is making me think of like the three leaf clover. So yeah, there's some bad luck in this situation, but again, like before March, you know, St. Patrick's Day is always on March 17th. So before March 17th, all these things, like everything you learned, the awakening, the wisdom that you gain from this too. And then here, pay attention to the colors that you see in the cards too. I see a lot of green. This could be a call to have a very caring heart, focus on green stones too, and then for healing of the heart. And then here with the Hanged Man, you have 10, 11, 12. So 1 plus 2, and then that 2 is again 1 plus 2 is awakening, and then there's a change coming your way, but embrace the uniqueness of this situation, because those temporary things, they will cause, to pass. And you will find contentment, you will find some joy in this situation, so you won't be hanging for long. Just have an attitude of gratitude, and if you're just needing extra strength and you're needing someone to come in, you can always call on Archangel Michael in this situation. Focus on those things that bring holiness into your life, like when you see the 3, the triune, whatever that means for you, especially when things could happen at like bad timing. Maybe you just started a new job, and then now the vehicle's having some issues. You guys have started a project, but you haven't really been able to pinpoint the exact time that you'll be able to complete this project. But going back to the holiness of things, and when you see the 3 of spades, you always think of things in 3, like the Father, Son, and Sage, like trios. Like, who are you when you 3 are together? Because it's like, okay, I don't know why, but when I had 2 children, it was way tougher for me before I had 3 children. I don't know what it is. I guess because now, mom and then the 3 children, we even each other out now. But just try to think of things in the the trigonometry, of things, like maiden, mother, and crone, sun, moon, and rising. So please check that. And water signs are normally compatible with other water signs. And again, I'm seeing this cycle here, okay, so those loving messages are coming in from the angels as well too, reminding you of your eternal quest. And then here, you're coming out winning. And okay, so to bringing it into union, those things that had to end to begin this new cycle. And then with the 3s, and you're seeing the number frequencies here too, and I'm seeing that. I just want to thank you, Spirit, and thank you, Guardians of the 4 Corners. Thank you, Mother Earth. Thank you, Father Sky. Just angels, our ancestors, Creator, sacred ones. I call on you, and I welcome all of you here now. And just to take a moment to breathe and just enjoy this time together. And the Hangman invite you, to just remain calm. And by the time that you do come out of this cycle, you'll be more mature, more spiritually obedient, disciplined. And it'll only be problematic for a short time. So yeah, let's see if I can pull any more numbers. Yeah, so, and if this was a question pertaining to business, that's what it seems like here. You are looking for a rich social life, and it seems to be here there was some type of blockage, but you're trusting the universe. You're keeping in mind that you are loved and that you can be respected as a person. And a matter of many things. You could be a seductress, you could be a financial professional, You know, you are someone who's solid, can be trusted. You know, I see you being very impressive at this moment right now. And I think one of these cards just fell on the ground. I'm not going to pick that card up. It seems like it'd be too difficult. Yet, you guys, the Ace of Spades, again, that rebirth, you know, time for recreation, you know, that again, going back to those projects that you maybe have started, and now it's time to look at it from a different point of view. Maybe the angels are saying here, you know, take a look at the signs that they are giving you, because they're actually the answers that you're in seek of, and they want to tell you job well done, because this is a path towards enlightenment. And again, just being thankful, humble, having that attitude of gratitude, embracing your moments, you know, your uniqueness, the yin and yang, you know, but change, and then, you know, with this change that is on the way, and then just staying on your corrected spiritual path. But lots of love. And again, when I said that, here's a 3, and then like the 1 and 3, again, you can call on your archangels. Azrael's one's a good one to call on. This is just, again, clarifying that you're at an end of a phase, and there will be some type of spiritual transformation. So let's go back to the tarot. Let's clarify why the Hangman is here. Is this a family issue? Is this a romantic partner issue? Is this a business issue? Spirit, what does Spirit want us to know for Cancer? Cancer. So yeah, Cancers are very romantic. They love attention. They can be emotional sometimes, but very nurturing as well too. And sometimes it might seem like they're selfish. But thinking of saying selfish, y'all need to check out that song by P&B Rock. It's called Selfish. So yeah. Loving this time with you guys. A bunch of cards popped out. I'm just gonna lay them out and see what we have. So Fool, and then that 0 again, saying like you're an infinite beginning. You know, the sustainer of your faith is there, the centerpiece of your faith, you know, the beginner and the finisher. So just stay, you know, trusting your angels and listening out for those messages, looking at the numbers and how do they make you feel. I'm also feeling a year here, like around 83. And now that I said that, and it could be, you could be dealing with somebody in the month of October, but here I'm also picking up some sun energy as well too. Okay, you guys, maybe there was a climate difference. Maybe you're somewhere where you're not used to the climate. See, taking off all your clothes, you know, you're getting hot, you know what I'm saying, you're getting flashy, and he's not on you because, like, maybe you're just like, oh, you know, like burning up with passion, sweating, and it's like you can't almost take it because, like, the more you're getting sweatier, you know, you're getting wet and you're getting wetter, and now you're thinking about getting even more wetter, and bringing this union together, just inviting like unity of harmony and peace into your life. Like, involving and evolving all things together. And then with that full too, I feel balance in the circle, like that sacred circle. And you being a part of that water element too, like you are a part of that sacred circle, Cancer. And I feel the innocence in this situation. And then I also see like you being spontaneous and then carefree. Like you're okay, so maybe you dealt with death. Maybe you lost someone in the past year, and this now is part of your awakening, and you're taking more risk. You are moving things forward, maybe not having to go so fast, maybe not taking the same pace, but covering even greater lengths. And I'm seeing angel numbers here, and again, I'm loving that energy. You guys might be wanting to do some money manifestations, calling on your spirit guides. I'm also seeing 8 too. I'm thinking the number 8 and what the number 8 could also mean for you too. A lot of that, I'm feeling like that evaluation period. You're going through some type of evaluation period. Yeah. So the eight of swords here, you guys. So like spades, that poor plan, the call is the call. Like maybe plans have been canceled, or you're just running into trouble. Just maybe getting things on the kick, but I don't know. Maybe I just feel like someone's down in the gutter, maybe like you're looking into this person's eyes, but at the same time you're looking at the door. You're looking for a new chance, a new opportunity to make a stand, to show who you are. You're facing your problems. You're facing your situations. You're not giving up. You have this dark, like, blanket, a cloud that's just hanging over your head, and the way this person's energy is in the background, like, it's just like, low vibrational state, and you're feeling yourself, but at the same time, you're trusting your intuition to help you find your way out of this circumstance here, this energy, this death energy here, like just trouble again. But I see new beginnings, and you guys in business too, work partnership, more freedom in the workplace, showing your authority off with the Hierophant here. Like here it's like, okay, people are flocking to you. They're wondering, like, how did you do this? How did you get yourself out of this certain situation? It's like almost like here's an antenna here, like you almost got your antenna, like, hey, look, now I'm out and about. I got myself out of this hole. It only took me a few times to get out of there. But hey, every success story has failure. Am I right? And then the Knave of Swords. Again, take a look at the pictures. See what resonates with you. This is just, like a state of being at this point right here. And you're channeling light, you're channeling pleasure into your life. you're holding, your vigilance and preserving and preservation and moving forward. Ace of Wands, that's good. Putting the sword down. You know what I'm saying? Ignition. A starting point. Getting ready to take off. One. New beginnings. Awakenings. Feeling the fire energy. Maybe, things have been cold for so long, and we're here in the winter months and thinking about ice kings and ice queens and all those type of things. Warmness in our lives. But then, again, those cycles are coming to a completion. You guys, bringing in that balance. If your heart calls you, are you going to pick up the phone? Or are you just going to let it stray like a cat and get away from you? Because you've been in trouble for some time now. There's been so much decision making going on, and it definitely has been tough. But I see you pulling through, finding the strength. I'm seeing like a Celtic energy here too, something like European, English, someone that's among you could be foreign, and then we also have the Knight of Chalices. So I'm loving seeing the cups, the clubs come into the picture. But again, this is a call for your angels, asking for their help, for you not to worry so much, because new is on the way. But because of all this misfortune that has taken place, like within the last year, it feels like, and then walking into 2020, this is something that could change your life at any moment, and you're just welcoming any kind of enlightenment on this situation. And it's like, yeah, so like water energy again, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Okay. And then just like think about that, like that wild horses, and seek of freedom, getting out of the hole, like literally, like, oh my God, like financially, emotionally, in so many different aspects. And you're looking forward to those positive outcomes, and you'll do whatever it takes, overtime, side jobs. The hustle never ends. It's continuous, and you're wanting to take this step forward. Spirit, why is this Fool here? I'm asking romance angels. It's saying, okay, so we've all had to play the fool sometimes. We've all had to play our part as a fool, because I'm telling you, it's like, no matter how much knowledge you try to gain, and sometimes it just seems like, it's never enough, and you just end up feeling like, okay, just foolish. And then, like, a lot of times too, we manifest, seeking out truth, And then when we finally get our truth, the whole time we were thinking it was something else, and then we finally get our answers, and the truth becomes so shocking. And then I would say henceforth, the saying that the truth hurts. So, but you guys have been hurt before, and it seems like you have played the fool before. Like, things were out on the curb. You've had to pack your stuff up, no place to go. You might have been homeless before. You might have felt off track. You might have felt like you was on the wrong path. It's like you just keep stepping over snakes, and you're just focused on the bag, but for some reason you just keep falling behind and falling behind. But it's saying now that it's safe for you to love. It's like open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So yeah, just receiving that highest energy of all. Guys, I just had to cut the video short. I was just making sure that there was plenty of time to record, but we are going into this new cycle, this new 2020. We want to leave behind any kind of codependency problems, any type of addictions, any of those type of things that do not bring us peace and harmony into our lives. Those things can affect us in a negative type of way. So, and especially in your romantic life as well, partnerships, business, you don't want to bring those troubles upon you even more in other places where you possibly could, be safe, and where you don't have to think about those type of things. I know it's difficult sometimes not to overthink a situation, but again, going back to that sacred circle, you have angels around you, those who are praying for you. There's plenty of places and outlets, resources. We can find prayers if we are having a hard time praying. There's always those who are always available that would love to pray for you or pray with you, whatever the need might be. So yes, and then of course there are addiction lines and grief lines, and sometimes we can become addicted to our pain as well too. We carry it with us, thinking we can't let go of the grief because it's like letting go of that person. But yeah, there are some of those things that it's okay to let go, and there are people out there who understand exactly what you're going through. Okay, so never feel like you are alone. And even in the past, even in past life relationships, and even now in this new beginning, it's safe for you to love because you are protected. You no longer have to worry about this deceit that came with this misfortune, this mishappen, because I feel like the truth is already out there. You know the truth about yourself. You know your truth about this person. You guys, like, I feel like her arms were tied at one time, and now she's just, she's taken her wrist and she snapped the cords. Like, she has like totally broken free, and she's like totally naked, which is one way of really expressing your freedom of sexuality, your freedom to divulge in whatever it is, and then the consequences that also come with freedom of choice. But I don't see this as a bad thing going into your new year, as this is a new beginning, a new cycle. The 3s, as today is the 3rd. It is the first month and the 3rd. But this is a reading for Cancer, totally free. But if you like to tip your dealer, you can cash at me at $MontanyaNotes or paypal.me/blackhearttarot. Thank you for being a blessing. And here it says, release your ex So again, that, I don't want to call it baggage, but like that emotional overload, like maybe the yearning that you've had for a person that has really just wasn't even involved in your whole evolution in this, and it just made you realize that you are working on your individuality, your higher self, going back to that highest energy possible, staying away from those things that will bring you into a low vibe, because it doesn't take much, it seems, Cancer, because things have really been against you. Again, just bless up, bless up, bless up, stay prayed up. The angels are with you. Every day is a gift, every new day is a gift, and you got to keep the faith and stay strong, just like that hard shell for the crab of Cancer. Birthdays June 21st through July 22nd. Okay, you guys, I think I'm going to pull from some different numbers. I just want to verify with the numbers. I'm just loving this energy. I have some meditation music playing in the background. I hope you guys don't mind. But you guys, and then just going back to those numbers, I think I'll look for the telephone numbers, like the grief hotlines and addiction hotlines and things like that, and include it in the description. Because there are group support out there. I know it's always hard to try to find somebody to talk to. I know that when my brother was shot and killed on 9/11 of this year, it seems like the ones that had gone through their family member being murdered, that they could identify with me the most. But you guys, I know how it is, getting caught up in conformity, and especially like during the holidays too, like certain traditions, and you might have a certain religion, and you guys, it's just like, here again, your faith in, you have support from heaven, again, with sending you loving messages, just again of love, just like lots of love. And then back to those three, dividing things back into three, the sun, moon, and rising, the sky, the earth, the sea, the Father, Son, and Sage, and then like trio. And then when you think about too, like the water sign, and the water sign has a triangle that faces down, I also think of that. And then like you're just taking a more philosophical approach, your ethnicity is like, it's a portion of your introspection. You're always too looking for security in a situation, just knowing that you're making the right decision. And here I see a face card, like a lot of mirroring going on, like your reflection, your own self-reflection is more important than whether you have somebody that's gonna stand there with you and help you try to balance these things out in life. And it's just like, you just can't face the deception anymore. So here, 4, and again with angel numbers, sending love to them 4-letter words, and reconciliation. If your faith has been shaken, if it's been a little bit of rocky, it just, lean on that rock, because that rock is a strong foundation, and you will be able to get through this. Just stay visionary, and you will receive the enlightenment that you're looking for. Things might seem like it's like the answers are kind of secretive right now, and wondering when are you ever going to be reunited with all these good blessings and good tidings, and just all the good things that the universe has to offer. But we all have to bear our cross, and those times is like, it's hard to share with others. But again, a reminder of that codependency. We don't want to get codependency being alone either, because that's not good too. Being alone all the time. It is nice to have solitude every once in a while, and it is the truth that you are never alone. So even when you think you're shutting yourself up in a box, your guardian angels are still with you, and they want to help you. You just have to invite them in, and they'll even visit with you in that box. Okay, so angels don't discriminate like that. So 3 and 4, again, moving forward, 3 to the 4, and then again those loving messages, and remember to love. That's the main thing, remembering that you are loved, and then paying attention to those number frequencies as well too, saying that angels are with you. You are going through an awakening. There will be an enlightenment, some type of ascension to your higher energy self again. Yes. And then like January, I'm seeing things like even starting to look up for you by January 17th. That's what I'm seeing here. Some beautiful numbers here. Happy times. 1 and 7. And then like again, like a continuation, and it'll be good. Like those happy times are not just happy times that are just gonna last just for a day. Those happy times, they're coming, and they're here to stay. And J, when you think about J and like words like you'll finally get the judgment you deserve, or you're getting justice in this situation, those L's are turning around, is making 7, and yeah, it still makes a square, but hey, like when I think of square, I'm thinking about that money square, like you swiping cards, you're getting paid, you just. And then 2, and then abundance, A, all things spiritual, lots and lots of abundance, lots of blessings, on your journey, on your spirit, and receiving spiritual healing as well too, not just balance in this awakening, but yeah, and then this sunshine is coming your way, okay? Lots of healing, lots of light, lots of love, lots of blessings. Your angels are with you. Your archangels are with you. They send you lots and lots of messages of love. A reminder, like to keep things as holy as possible. And when I say holy, I do mean holy, like 7777. Seeing those 7s and knowing that you have those spiritual blessings. It's time to stop having doubt, get out of that depression. Good times are on the way. You might start feeling, in love. There's been so much mourning. There's been so much avoidance. There's been, just so much uncertainty lately. And you're just wondering if you've just lost out on your luck, and but you guys stay focused, concentrate, manifest, keep good intentions. I see all things in love. I mean, you guys are like, just think, by the time you come out of this situation, you're gonna be like a big brother. I'm sorry, my phone is on 24/7. I will receive calls during videos sometimes, and again, that just might be a call from your angel saying, look, don't lose focus, stay concentrated. If this is the spiritual path that you're guided to take, to move forward and break old cycles and receive new beginnings and new beautiful blessings from the heavenly realms, in new dimensions, in all things spiritual, again, those loving messages, 333, okay, just Trinity, the trio. You're gonna get this promotion, you're gonna have business success, you're gonna get out of those feelings that are not for your better good, that's, you talk to someone. It, like, really don't drag it into work. But if you can find a team member, someone who you can trust, not to, snitch on you, or, bringing personal into business, because personal and business never mix. So I just don't want you to have any regrets, like just opening up to someone, because that does happen as well too, you guys. And then just focusing on the past and the present and the future. Just these are the messages that the angels have been watching you. They've seen everything that you've been through, okay? And they're still saying, good job, okay? And it's hard to trust that process when you're trying to align with the divine. And then that 3, that body, that mind, and spirit. And then aligning that, the heart with the soul. You guys, bless up, bless up, bless up. Many blessings from your angels and your ascended masters. It's just an extra card. I like to keep that in there. And then, but look what came out. The Ace of Diamonds, baby. Okay. Light some candles. Reset the energy if you have to. You guys, oh, I'm seeing so many good things coming your way. Some one-on-one time. Some one-on-one time with your angels would do lots and lots of good. Just you and them. And then I see like so much healing on the way too, as well too, before those blessings come to you. So you will actually be able to release all that from the past and going on. And then 410 confirming, soulmate energy. You'll be able to find someone who has this soulmate energy with you, this one-on-one, these open conversations, these heart-to-heart conversations. 3 sisters, 3 brothers, like the 3, like the ones that you're connected to, you're closest to, those those soulmate energies that are there too, that love you and bring warmth to your life, and wishing you all the best, Cancer. But I think this will conclude our readings for today. But bless up, bless up. Hope you have enjoyed. Please hit like, subscribe, and smile. And love yourself today. Blessings. God bless.